Hey everyone, it's Charlie. It's August 2nd, Sunday, and I wanted to do a video about Wall Street bonuses for 2008. It's infuriating. It's criminal, and someone needs to be held accountable for this. And let me just start off by saying I watched a video today from Friday, I believe it was, where CNBC had Peter Schiff on as a guest, and they're right back to their same exact tactics they've used for 5 years preceding the collapse of '08, where they have 5-6 people on screen that are touting everything's going to be fine, Wall Street's doing better, the stock market's going up, and Peter Schiff, you're crazy. You're crazy for screaming doom and gloom. And I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of these cowards, this mega media that is, owned and operated by and for Wall Street. Do you know CNBC, the parent company, General Electric, received billions upon billions of dollars in TARP money? Do you know they have a vested interest in cap and trade being passed? Do you realize that? Do you realize they have a vested interest in the TARP and these bailouts? Because it's keeping them in business as well? The collusion is thick, like molasses. The greed is everywhere. The corruption is nonstop, on every level. And the propaganda administration is working nonstop overtime to get you to turn a blind eye, to believe that things are going to be better in the later part of this year. We are so incredibly screwed in this country right now. I can't even express to you what kind of disaster awaits us. We're 70% consumer economy. We have 1.5 million people, end of this year, have no more benefits whatsoever. Well, why is that a big deal, Charlie? Well, because we have 26 million behind them, either underemployed or unemployed, that will eventually run out of benefits, because when tax revenues are down 40 to 60%, you can't keep indefinitely giving people money to stay at home and do nothing. But you can keep them there long enough to pillage the rest of the wealth of this country and not have them take to the streets. You don't think that's the case? Check these numbers out. 5 of the biggest Wall Street criminals, criminals. I'd probably get arrested or sued for saying that. But let me tell you, I don't know how else you describe an organization that takes in X amount of dollars and then pays out twice as much as that in bonuses. Is that not criminal? Can a lawyer answer me on this video and let me know how this is not illegal? How can J.P. Morgan receive $25 billion in TARP money, earn $5.6 billion on paper, yet pay out $8.7 billion in bonuses? How is that not criminal? If I do that, if I take my checkbook and I have $1,000 and I go write $10,000 worth of checks, can I get away with that? Or was that a felony? Because I'm pretty sure it's a felony. How can Goldman Sachs receive $10 billion in bailout? Oh, Charlie, they paid it back. Bull crap. They got $13 billion through the back door from AIG. And we don't know what the Federal Reserve gave them off book. The money that Ben Bernanke told Congress to go screw themselves. He's not going to tell them what it's for. Ben Bernanke, who's on a one-man self-image restoration tour, because he doesn't want to lose his job, A, but more importantly, he doesn't want the criminal enterprise to be exposed. He doesn't want H.R. 1207 to become reality. Even though there's 300 of your representatives who've signed on to it. One of them, Barney Frank, can hold this thing up in committee until kingdom come. But these same arrogant, backstabbing officials that we've elected, they can shove a cap and trade bill down your throat inside of a week. But when it's something that could really shed sanitizing light onto the Federal Reserve, it's going to get lost in committee. Why? Because they're on the take. That's why. Citigroup, BOA, $45 billion each. Citigroup lost $27.7 billion and paid out $5.3 billion in bonuses. BOA lost $23 billion and paid out $6.9 billion in bonuses. I don't give a crap about these 4,613 bankers and traders getting $1 million bonus if they've earned it. I don't. They should get it. But the next person that tells me, well, they get a small salary and these retention bonuses are what keeps them here, I'm on a smack. Because you know what? I have a small salary, but I make the majority of my income is based on what I sell for a living. So I understand this principle. If these guys are making $50,000 a year in their salary and their company lose money, they make 50 grand. Who gives a shit if they're going to be retained or not? What? You want to retain people that lose you billions of dollars? There is no common sense left in Washington or Wall Street. It was never there. It's an enterprise to sap the wealth of this country, what's left of it. This is our opportunity. I mean, we have our representatives home for the next 3 weeks on their summer vacation, 3-week paid vacation. This is the time to call them and demand, not ask, not suggest. We demand a vote on H.R. 1207. We have the votes to get it through the House. Barney Frank, we want it voted on, period. Before anything else, before health care, before cap and trade goes through Senate, the American people want H.R. 1207. 75% of the people surveyed want this bill. This is your chance to do something for your constituents. And I guarantee you're not going to do it. History will call you something. A co-conspirator. That's all I got.